Hello and welcome to Tammy's Dolls, and tonight I come with some doll dresses or children's dresses, but I'm going to use them for dolls, of course. So the first one that I have here is this nice little yellow one with some nice lace around the collar, but you can see here that the sleeves are going to have to be their elastic put in and puffed up again, but it's a nice little pleated dress. I wish what I had for this dress is a little apron to go over it. I might have one somewhere. I got a feeling I do, and but it's not something I'm going to go looking for right away because I'm actually putting away a lot of stuff right now. I'm boxing up. So I'm only going to be using what few dresses I'm going to keep out. I'm going to dress the dolls in summer attire, and they're going to stay in that. Now, I might have to retract some of that because the way the stores are all closing up, and if this was to go along this problem that's in the world right now, apparently you can't mention it on YouTube or you get demonetized or whatever. So the problem that's going on in the world right now, if that problem keeps going, I might not be able to do the shed. I don't know. So I'm kind of right now just a sitting duck on this right now. But if that's the case, I'm going to open a little section up in my shop, and I'm going to restore some dolls this year. I'm not going to lose the year completely. I want to still do some restorations then, if that's the case. And we'll just have to restore next year. But as that may be, I'm going to dress the dolls up right now, like as if I'm going to be doing all this work. And I'm just going to keep in that thinking mode until I get turned around and told no. And so what I'm going to do is keep boxing up stuff, putting stuff in totes, and what dresses I keep out are the dresses I'm going to keep out. And my dolls will have to wear whatever. And I'm going to try to keep some things going though. Let's just take it month to month, maybe even day to day right now. But anyways, this little dress, I just love it. It's a nice little dress, but more for one of my bigger dolls. It's a toddler type dress. And very cute little dress. And it's got a nice high hem and everything, but very nice little dress. So the next thing I've got here too that came in this package was this nice little handmade slip. And nice embroidery at the top, but what I really love is this down here, the nice hand embroidery at the bottom of the dress and the nice scallop going across. I just love the scallop look. I have a lot of dresses with that scallop look. I always look for those dresses, especially at this time of the year with Easter coming out. You find those dresses, I can find those dresses quite a bit, and with the scallop and everything, and I really tend to go to those type of dresses, especially for our antique dolls, because they look so nice in those, and they are somewhat to their time period. Those old fashions we think are new today are actually from years ago, and they seem to make their way back again, so which is so nice to see. But anyways, let's go to the next one here. I love this one here. This one here is, once it is ironed up and looking great, I'll tell you it, and put that on a doll. I love this dress. And it has, I'm going to call this, because I don't know what it's really called, and if anybody out there does, I'm going to call it pin tucking. I know I am probably wrong, but I'm going to go with that for the video's sake. Anybody else knows what that's called? You can tell me. But I think it's a pretty little dress. Some nice embroidery on the sleeves there to trim it up nice, which is the same up on the collar. This one here is made in Lansdowne. It's called the Lansdowne Company Incorporated from Paris, New York. Now we have a Paris, Ontario here because I have a great-grandmother that's buried there. And but anyways, so there's a lot of Parises, not just the one in France. We have one in New York and we have one in Ontario, Canada as well. But anyways, a nice little dress here, all the same. It's like almost like a nice limey little green dress here, but very nice. The nice little buttons on the back. Of course, it's wrinkled because it was in the packaging, but I'll get that ironed out. And like no holes or nothing in these dresses. I can't believe how great shape they are in. Someone kept these just spectacular. Now this is a little bit newer, not from the same time period, but I just love it. I love this dress. Here it is right here, the collar, and it's got this nice little fringe. To me, it's just I'm seeing 1970s come out. Maybe the early 80s we're going into. Late 70s maybe. I don't know. Late 70s. I don't know. Somewhere in that time period this dress was made. And it's a 3T, which will still fit some of my bigger dolls because the dress is still not a big 3T from what I'm seeing here. It's a nice size, but I think it would fit a Patty Playpal just wonderfully, or one of my bigger dolls anyways. But we'll put that on for Canada Day. But I can't help it. When I see this dress, I want to say Shirley Temple with the red polka dots. I think that's what's doing it to me. But I love the flare, how the dress flares out. You know, I don't know what they call this wrinkly type of material. I'm not sure about that because I'm not big on materials and what they call that. But you can tell me what that's called if you know what it's called. But I love how it flares right out. I have another one like this. Not exactly like this, but it's a blue dress. And it has this type of material here. And I just love how it flares out. But it just reminds me of Shirley Temple. That's what I want to say. From here down, from this part down, I just see the Shirley Temple look. But still, I see that it's the collar up here. This all up here speaks 78, early 80s to me. No more than the early 80s, this dress here. But a nice little dress, all the same. And fabulous for one of my, will fit one of my bigger dolls. Now, here's another little one. A nice little dress that was in that package as well. And again, we have that nice embroidery. So I really believe that that slip goes with this dress. This slip here goes with this dress here. So let me I got my dresses all mucked up here. They're wrinkled enough already from me playing around with them. There we go. So I really think that that slip goes with this dress here. Because it has the same tag too in it, saying that it's handmade in the Philippines. But what a pretty little dress this is. Again, I love this look here. Now to me, again, I think this is what they call that pin tucking. I think this is what this is called. Again, you can correct me. There's a name for these little windows here, this little punched out windows. Someone told me what those were called too. It's a French name, I think. But anyways, beautiful, beautiful. I just love these little dresses. And I love the fact there's no elastics in the sleeves. This red one here is going to have her sleeves as well fixed. They need some puff. Their puff is gone. So their elastic is shot. And that's what happens to a lot of these dresses. The elastic rots away and becomes fragile and it breaks. But these here have stable arms where you don't have to worry about, and I love that fact that it has a nice one size armhole, you know. We don't have to worry about elastics in it. It has this built-in puff already in here already. So that's just great. I'm going to take this dress, iron it and stuff, and get this starched, and then put my tissue paper in there as well to kind of keep those sleeves puffy. And oh, what a gorgeous little dress that is. So, and really sweet. Has a nice scallop on the bottom, just like the slip does. So anyways, there's that one. So those were the dresses that I got from off eBay. Now all these dresses came at a very small price. I couldn't believe how little I paid for them. Keep your eyes out. You will find these nice little lots of dresses. I don't go for the dresses all the time that it's just one, unless it really speaks to me. It has to really speak to me and tell me that, yes, I want that dress. You know, I got all these little dresses for under 20 bucks. And that's 20 US. But still for that price, I couldn't even Canadian-wise get them for 20 bucks here, you know. Or for what I paid with the American exchange, the shipping, I still wouldn't be able to. One of those dresses would be that cost. It would cost me that much. So the thing is that keep your eyes peeled. Keep your eyes always looking for those nice little dress lots. Because you can get... There's always somebody on there that's just, they probably, my idea is, and I have no backing on this, but they just want to get rid of them. They put them together and they go here, and here's a price. And it's a buy it now, and then you got a good deal. So anyways, I hope you like this here. Just little hints and hints for when you're trying to save a buck here and there with your dolls. You know, trying to keep within budgets and everything when it comes to your doll budgets. I'm always trying to stay within my doll budget. I was kind of going wild there for a while. And so now I'm starting to pull back and say, okay, now Tammy, you got to start staying within a doll budget. What is going to be your monthly allotment that you're going to give yourself now? And I'm starting to think on that level. I bought a lot in the last little while, and I'm glad for all that, but I do need to rein it in. We all do this once in a while, and then you got to rein it back in and start being realistic about it again. So... anyways, I thought I'd share this with you. Now there's going to be another package opening coming right after this video here. So we'll see you in a little bit. It won't take long. I'll be back again. So long.